Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from alexmerced.com. Now, imagine everybody's excitement when there's this cool libertarian metal band, Backwordz, coming out with their debut album. And while a libertarian is always glad to support another libertarian, it's also awesome when they do a great job. And Backwordz did a phenomenal job with their new album, Veracity, which I highly recommend you going on the iTunes or to Backwordz website and picking up a copy.
On microphones, I earned my stripes because I was nice, was hype when I was writing on the pad. But if I had to fight, then I could get my Viking on. I supply the cake and J Dunn will slap the icing on. I just so happen to be rapping since the age of 10, like a guy given talent, probably back to praising him.
And as someone I was way into music before I was way into liberty, this is a great album in the sense that it has hints of so many different flavors of music. It's kind of like traveling down a photo album of all the things you've ever liked, but seeing them mixed together in sort of unique and new ways with some new twists. So it's a lot of fun. So there's sort of the more abrasive side of the album, which at its most least abrasive, it's more like Boy Sets Fire. If you ever listen to Boy Sets Fire, it's a great band from the early 2000s, and they might still be around. And at the most abrasive moments, it's very similar to Slipknot, and again, that's sort of their more metal moments. Then they have hip hop moments, which are very intellectual, very clever, very heady, making you think. Those are sort of my favorite moments of the album, where sort of, you know, it sort of, everything kind of focuses around Eric's lyrical ability, which is pretty good. And I'm referring to Eric July, the frontman of the band. So that it's more like a POS or Sage Francis, a couple of my favorite rappers. And then it's more melodic moments, which, again, there's moments where it kind of reminds me of some of the choruses from Hoobastank, sort of, again, late 90s, early 2000s. Actually, probably early 2000s. What I think is late 90s, I realize is like early 2000s. Forgetting my age. So yeah, again, early 2000s, sort of in that time of Incubus and whatnot. And then there's other times where it kind of reminds me of Emery, which was sort of a little bit later on, more during the time of, let's say, other bands like Showbread, and then there are some moments like Showbread as well, which is a more hardcore act. But basically you have melodic, you have hip-hop, and you have metal. But they're not just like mixed into this weird Cuisinart. It makes sense. The songs go through sort of very up and down structures, and the transitions are not necessarily like subtle. They're kind of in your face, but in a good way. Especially the song like Be Great, where when it goes into the hip hop portion of the song, it's really just sort of a hard break, and then there's a hard break between that and sort of the last more melodic portion of the song. And it works really well far as starting off sort of in this sort of very high emotional place, like a roller coaster, then bringing you down and then this nice sort of calm, relaxing, introspective remainder of the song. So overall, it's a great album. Highly recommend any music fans to listen to it, whether you're a libertarian or not. If you're a libertarian, you must purchase this album. It's good music, and the message is strong. I mean, you have songs that are called Individualism, Praxeology, Statism. I mean, how can you not like that? But overall, it's a great album. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Backwordz brings in the future, because I think this is their debut album. So I mean, this is the beginning. So if this is the start, that's a very strong sign. So very, very cool. I highly recommend that you pick it up. And far as hearing other cool music, feel free to follow me on Spotify, because I got a lot of cool playlists with all sorts of cool music. And go pick up the Backwordz album like now.
That's the power that you gave him. Criminal justice